Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to E9E Expert Mode Live with Light. We're going to be working some pressure situations, making some soul steel. Let's hop into the Discord and then into the game.
All that to say, it's just Light and I holding down the fort today because everyone else are lame.
Quite so, quite so. Hey there, Mac.
Hi, Mac. I'm finishing a train game. I know I'm the worst. There's shares to buy.
Gotta buy those shares. If you don't buy them, who will?
The enemy.
Oh, yeah.
Those are two per. Yeah, we want some of this. Give me some of this. Give me some of that there. Okay, all my shares are bought. Don't worry, chat. I'm actually already in game because it took me. I played this afternoon a little bit. I'm a man of leisure, which I haven't really talked about much, but and it took me 4 times to get on the server. So I said, no chance I'm logging off between now. So it's just been running. I figure it's all chunk loaded anyway. What's it matter? I was worried that was the problem, but as soon as I got in, everything was fine. So I don't know if that means there's something else going on or what, but it was odd.
Mm.
So I've been busy. I haven't really done a lot of interesting stuff. I've done quite a bit of decorating, but I did get into the automation game.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that Light is going to do, or perhaps already has done, I'm not sure, is rescue my axe
Oh, yeah,
from
I should do that.
within the bowels of this pressure cooker, because I tried to make more aluminium and it wasn't working, and then all of a sudden it was working, and I don't know why. It started working again, but it got working, so I was able to use more, which was important. I think I took off some of those thermomatic not the TPPs, the thing that's on top of it, whatever that thermal layer is, to try to get the axe out, and I was like, wait, I shouldn't do this. And then all of a sudden, like, it started making aluminium, and I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, it's
Yeah, because you probably lowered the
why can't I just take this out of the thing?
Yeah, it's stupid. Where's my thingy? There it is. There you go.
My axe. Thank you.
Okay. So then we put the stuff back.
I think the only reason I'm holding on to my spare is because of this silk touch, which is funny. I'm glad I had it though, because I don't carry a sword anymore other than the giant sword. So yeah, something in the temperature regulation must have worked itself out. So
Okay. Do we have any spare? What even goes in here? It's the
clay?
Talon
No.
clay, which we get from the natural altar. Right.
Yeah. So I took a look at this. Sorry, chat, I gotta mute a notification.
How are we out of clay again?
So this is what I was looking at, partially because I converted a lot of it to aluminium. But I kind of want to automate clay.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know how to do it because it requires dripstone.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not good at putting blocks in and out of the world. I haven't quite graduated to that level of automation yet. So I was actually kind of hoping you knew how to do that.
Oh, so you were gonna drain the mud using dripstone. Okay.
That was the theory. But what I don't understand is it one mud gets you one clay? If so, that's not very useful. And so we've come up with another use.
Fairly certain that's how it works.
Yeah, then that's not working. What else was I looking at? I was looking at a different way of automating clay, because we need clay and we can't just keep digging it.
Yeah.
Chemical injection's not going to work. It's mud. We just need to create mud is the problem.
Uh-huh. So best get dripping.
There's got to be better ways. I guess we just bottle
got to
dirt,
be a
use the
better
bottling
way.
machine to bottle dirt and water. That's certainly doable.
Yeah, so enriching the mud into clay, make the mud
Right.
either via mixing or bottling or.
If we could get to a fluid encapsulator, unfortunately needs an advanced machine frame, but that could do it too. And we have an unlimited water source. I suppose we could still have the unlimited water source with the bottler.
Uh-huh.
We would just need to set up a dedicated bottler for that. So, chat, this area is different. I've done some automation. So, all 7 of the enrichable goods, because you can't, there's no recipe for enriching obsidian, which is kind of weird. And then we don't need redstone enriched for what we're doing. I can add it if we need to, but it's all automated. And I took away the boxes around it because unlike with the Aura Forge, the thermal, for some reason, Mechanism doesn't obey the priority marker of AE. And so it was always just spitting out to this one thing. And I figured, well, if I have to turn it off anyway, I'll just get rid of the storage. And if people want to do something manually, they can do it. But it will enrich all the stuff now on demand. You can craft it in the network.
Huzzah.
I've also automated the Aura Forge with a couple of things. I don't remember exactly which ones, but some of the basics. And I was going to do the metallurgic infuser. However, because of the stupid yellow requirement, I'm going to have to take the boxes away from this too. And I didn't want to just do that in case people used it a lot. But also, because I could just make another one and just stick it somewhere, you know.
Sure.
So I held off on that. I also figured out how to automate the resonating crystal ball, which was annoying because when I went online, everyone was like, "Oh, it's so complicated." And then I realized that AE2's latest update has changed the way their pattern provider works, and they have added this: "Do not push crafting ingredients if inventory contains a pattern input." So it's amazing because this crystal ball is literally dumb. It will let you input anything you want in any quantities
forever.
But it'll only work with this exact recipe.
Yeah.
And so the pattern provider now deals with that. The only thing I couldn't get it to do is to extract automatically without putting an import bus on it. So unfortunately, it looks a little less cool than it did, but it works. So that I've done. What can you get out of it? Snowballs, charged snowballs, which are very expensive. Did not realize when I ordered them up. They need $500,000 fee for each snowball for some reason.
I still think that's cheaper than they were in the other one.
Madness. And then whatever, I mean, I have the pattern right here. It can do niotic crystals. It can do soul steel ingots, although we can't do that yet. But when we can,
soon.
It can handle that. It does infused diamonds, it does orichalcum, and it does the charged snowballs. And then I've planned it out that it will also have the room. Wait, I thought I made those. Shoot, where did I put them? Means I put them in the wrong pattern provider. But infused enderstone, or not infused enderstone, infused ender pearls, and something else. I made them down in the basement right before we were done. So that means I probably put them in the wrong pattern provider. But we have those, so I'm going to go take a look at that. Because I bothered to actually figure out how AE works. And I think I have a pretty good understanding of it now. The only thing I haven't tried to do are tunnel out other things. Kind of the weird thing is that for every tunnel, I can only put 4 tunnels on one basic cable because each side uses a channel, which is fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. I mean, I could channel this whole thing out on a dense cable if I really wanted to, but I could put 4 of them. What it does mean, though, I need more ME controllers, and this side is completely wrong. This needs to be redone. This is because I should have used tunnels, and had I been using tunnels on this, there'd be so much. First off, it'd be cheaper than running that stuff everywhere. All right, so let's see. Oh, I also redid the look of the hallways, so now they feel very corporate America, which I think is very appropriate for this back. We also have a frog data room 1, so this is where the servers live. So where did I put those actual? Did I not actually do? I thought I did them. Apparently I did not. Oh well. But these are all the patterns we have now. So the Aura Forge can do steel. Well, not yet. Wait, why does the Aura Forge have these three? I must have just stuck them there temporarily. Oh, no, I know why. Because it's the idea is that pattern processor is going to work with the Aura Forge and the metallurgic infuser. So we'll get all that stuff out of that. We can do flux pearls now. We can do flux crystals. We can get flux powder and sub-zero dust. However, they're both using earth charges. So it's a little more expensive than if I just tied them into a create device, but I haven't gotten to that yet. But I do know it's possible, and I could do it. I just it was cheap enough. Like we have enough gunpowder that I'm not worried about it.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, gunpowder could be an issue. So keep that in mind. And then selfishly, it crafts niotic capacitors because we need those for making stuff in the network. That's part of what spawned this whole thing. So this is the basic setup. There's going to be another molecular assembler here, and they'll go all the way probably to the wall. And that's why I have to redo this, because I don't have enough channels to do what I need to do. And then we have a CPU here, a crafting CPU that allows for 5 coprocessors, which is what enables these pattern providers to do more than one thing at a time. I also have 256K of crafting storage. I guess 258 technically, because I'm still using those extras. So no pattern we've done so far will run into that, but there is a limit. It's just very high. And of course, we can make it bigger. But yeah, I did all the hallways, so they all look corporate America, which I'm both disgusted and proud of. And yeah, so. But I want to change this out to have actual peer-to-peer tunnels instead of this, which we'll get to at some point. Just because it makes things cheaper. Because every one of these dense covered cables is 4 covered cables, and so that's expensive. Oh, this little trick I found out you had to do by watching a video. If you don't do this, the peer-to-peer tunnel doesn't get power, and so it doesn't work. And so what you do is you take this piece of quartz fiber, and it acts like a buffer. So this doesn't see this as a network channel. It just is pulling power out of the main through the other side of the tunnel. So you have to do that. Not on both sides for some reason, just on the one. Just on the originating side. Yeah. And I don't know why. I just know that it wasn't working. And then I saw this tutorial that says do this, and I did this, and it worked. I said, oh, okay, well, great. So
why
there's
is
that.
the pressure so
put
high?
That in the network. It's right there.
Oh, does this? Oh, I see.
So I'm really not sure what I'm going to work on today. If I'm just going to do more automation or what. I don't really have a plan. Boon is here, by the way. I think he's on. Yeah, he's just working on his tower, which is impressive, actually. Let's go visit for a quick second.
Okay, so let's take this off. Let some pressure out.
So the triangles are still the same height, but he's adding more and more floor. Is this the top of the floor? How could this be? Where are the stairs? Oh, he's using the twisted stone too. I love this. That's what I'm using for the walls.
Which type of stone?
It's the stone cut pattern.
Ah.
It's twisted stone. It says in the description that its effects have not been implemented yet. I'm like, okay, well, I don't care. It just looks good. So he's doing some work. So he's got an azurine floor, which is what he was working on earlier today when I stopped by. He's got a black and white tiled floor, which is dacite, cobblestone, and soapstone mix. He's got a slate and jasper floor. A cut score. Can we not go up these stairs though? A cut scoria floor, which is some andesite, and then the basement, which has just bedrock and some more scoria.
Oh,
and
it's
some
passing the
iridium.
pressure through all of those. Why?
And he's got a slime infestation, but you know how those things work. He also has chickens. This is the most expensive chicken coop I have ever seen. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? I don't remember this little extracurricular activities. It's like he's building a murder basement over here. God, I thought that was ice for a second. It's service cores. It's got a lot of mobs in here because he stopped caring about darkness levels. It's an entrance to the mines. God, there's so many chickens. Where is that slime? I hear him, and it's very frustrating. There you are.
So
Like, I
these two
use
are
this
working.
spell because I'm lazy, but my bow and arrow, I've discovered, are so much better. Am I being attacked from the rear? I am.
This one is not working. So let's just take out all these pipes. And the temperature's still going up.
All right, I'm tired of reading with all these folks. I'm out. Maybe with George not here, I should work on quests. That seems like work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about work.
Mm-hmm.
Says the guy who automated like 20 things over the last 2 days. Which, look, I know Light did way more than that in the last one. Okay, this isn't a contest. I just like to say I thought it through, and everything has every intermediary step, except the snowballs. When we're out of snowballs, we can't make charged snowballs anymore. Sorry, I did not automate making snowballs. I was just happy to figure this thing out, because that resonating crystal ball was a pain in the butt. This is easy. It's just I'm going to have to. So anyway, I guess since you're the only one here, do you care about having manual access to the metallurgic infuser, or should I just make another one?
Manual access to the metallurgic infuser. I mean, there are a lot of things that can be infused.
I know.
And you probably don't want to be in charge of making sure we have access to all of them. Like if we ever want to make... Well, mycelium's fine. That we can always just find.
What I'm hearing is I should just make another one.
That's...
I will figure out how to make another one.
That's kind of what I'm feeling, because I do always like having access to do it manually, just in case I've just got a desperate need for a lot of it right this second.
Well, here's the thing. I guess I should preface this. You can do it manually. It just can't have the input-output boxes.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know how you feel about that. Like over here with the enrichment chamber, you can only enrich 7 things, and I put them all in here anyway. But on the off chance that somebody wants to do one real quick, you can still do it. It just doesn't output anywhere. It stays in the machine. Because the pattern acceptor underneath it will only accept outputs for a recipe it asks for.
That's fine then. I doubt I would need to put a bunch of stacks in and speed them up. And if I do, I'll just do it one by one.
Now, the other thing, too, is since
stack by
these...
stack.
You know what? I don't know if they can be. I say that. In Mechanism, these can be upgraded, right, to better versions of it. I don't know if we have that ability. If we do, the automator can also handle that
Neat. We do have the factory upgrades. We had to do them for a quest.
I don't even remember. Did we have to, or is it part of this tree? Oh, the tier installers. Yeah.
Whoa.
I did not remember that.
Why did I get kicked from... Weird. Okay, so let's...
We do. We have a basic and
this
advanced
back
tier
up.
installers.
And once again, the pressure's going way too high.
All right, so I'm just going to do it.
Why?
If George complains, he can file a note on something. And again, this is Mechanism's fault. If it worked more like thermal, we wouldn't have this issue. All right, so I need to move you back so you can fit there. So then that's going to be the input output, and then I need the extra, which will have to be behind it. Because that's the way this works. Oh, I love the sound of that drill. So I need an exporter. I can have one. Probably because I was working on it. And I just need enter cable. Alright, so that should be enough. Excuse me.
Killed by a kobold?
Well, you don't want that to appear on screen. Oh, it doesn't on mine. It's be on my head. Paying my respects. Chat, if you don't know that that is the key to pay your respects because of the game where that was the case, you're too young. Okay, I don't need to put a filter on that because it'll just feed what needs to go. I think
these still have pressure. Okay, let's just keep draining.
The back will be extra, and the bottom is input output, and you still can do the three things. Actually, you could still do those three chests. Wait, why couldn't I have done that before? We might be able to keep this as manual. Oh no, I remember, because it's freaking Mechanism, and so it doesn't honor the priority. Despite the fact this has, because the chests have no priority. I can't give them a priority value. And so it's just like, okay, I'll toss them in there. And you're like, no, I want you to go somewhere else, but it doesn't.
Okay, I think the internet's back. It appears that Frog is taking a break. Hello.
Alrighty. Oh, hello. I needed a quick break, so I took one.
Sounds good.
I've been busy in your absence.
Good.
So I've been frustrated by things. So we now have patterns for patterns.
Huzzah.
I'm trying to remember what that was. It occurs to me we probably can't make them. Did I make a quartz glass? That is the paint. Yeah, the blank parchment, and we can't make plates. But they're there. Rainbow runes, quartz glass, cyan runes. Added those. Redid the network so it's actually using tunnels correctly, which is beautiful. Oh, I know. It's a gorgeous thing. So I actually have 3 peer-to-peer tunnels going right now.
Nice.
Yeah, and even through all of that, I'm using 25 channels. So yeah, it's fine. So look, I know that your definition of automation and time can differ a little.
A little bit.
But we do have effectively unlimited snowballs, and snowballs can be traded to the queen 1-to-1 for clay balls. So I'm just saying, we have access to large amounts of clay now. It is slightly manual, because I don't know how to automate queen bee trades, but I figured that's something that you could figure out someday.
Someday.
But in the meantime, I'm going to go do 24 stacks of clay.
Okay.
Mostly because I didn't want to have to try and figure out dirt at the same time, because we'll need, like, effectively unlimited dirt, and I don't know how to create dirt. That's probably the way. My lady, could you pay attention to me, please? Jessica, leave us alone. We've got some trades to do. If I just toss it at her back, will she see it and then turn to me?
Probably.
Find out. Oh, queen. My liege. No. The queen is interested in my held item. Yes, I know. I wish to give it to her. Queen, I'm very nervous with how close I have to stand to you right now. Somehow I ended up with an extra one. I'm a VIP trader, apparently.
Oh, fancy.
I don't know what that means, but... I wonder if this is like a villager, and at some point she's gonna be like, "Yo, dog, I've had enough of this." So far, the answer is no. And we've done 8 stacks. She still wants soybeans, though. Like, when are we ever going to have soybeans?
Getting pressure from the side of this TPP. Why? Why is that a thing?
Oh yeah, I got more aluminium while you were gone. I don't know why. I know how. I don't know why. But it worked, and so I didn't really care. I don't know where the aluminium went. I hope it got into the chest. But it seems to take a long time. If
that is where it's supposed to go.
Okay. So if there's not aluminium in that chest barrel thing, it wasn't made, and it means it ate 128 Colin clay. So I hope it shows up.
I'm sure it'll make it there eventually.
I suppose I should make a clay block thing. My queen, your aim. It needs work.
Why?
So thank you.
Okay, 2.7.
Please don't hate me if I swim through your honey. Okay.
Too many things.
Your discovery of canvas signs, by the way, A+.
Yeah, they are pretty good. Where's my regulator?
I think it's in here somewhere, right? I have space for Colin clay, but not space for clay? Really? Boy, did I anticipate the wrong thing. Fine.
Okay, so up.
Alrighty. We have clay. So let's go put clay blocks in the pattern.
Module expansion. 2 point... Did I say 2.7 or 2.8?
I do not recall.
Me neither. Can always fix it if it's no good. Okay. So now I'm trapped in here forever.
There's not.
Great.
Alright, we can now request clay blocks. They're not made out of scratch. Oh, I got a royal jelly for being the VIP person, apparently.
Fun.
Yeah. Where is that? Is that down here? VIP trader. Trade 256 times with the Bee Queen. Okay.
Okay, so I can't.
Complete all Queen's Desire advancements. Forget you.
Okay. So, is there anywhere else along here that we could put this?
Oh boy, I thought there's a new goal. Consume royal jelly and become empowered. Tempting. Not at the end of a stream, but tempting. Okay. Sugar, water, and lava apparently make some sort of sugar block. There's an advancement that's just load and fire a full cannon of bees.
Fun. Okay, we'll just leave that right there.
Wow, there's a lot of advancements. It's a good thing I don't look at those most of the time. Here you go.
Okay, so back to what I was actually planning on doing today. Because I've already got a thing for the abyssal seawater.
Oh, well, I made this a TPP. Because I was inspired. I'm like, Light's not here. I'm going to do this. And then I made it. I was like, I don't know how to do this. We're going to...
Okay, so my plan was to move this thing.
Oh, no, you're up there.
Okay, so like this TPP on top of the thing that is cold and pressurized.
Yeah.
It's not pressurized enough for some unknown reason. But it's cold enough.
Oh, we're chilling this down.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that was negative. Good God, negative 273 degrees. Isn't that absolute zero?
Probably.
Oh, goodness. Oh, we're going to have to deal with the brine as well. How are you going to bring it in?
Well, right now it's set up just for buckets. Once we clean this up a bit, we'll probably be able to put stuff on the left and right of it. If you very much want it automated, we'll figure somewhere else out. But right now, I need to figure out why...
You're not getting the bars.
Yeah. Well, I suppose this whole thing got pretty well drained given my shenanigans over here. So it just needs time.
Yeah, I should probably figure out how pneumatic works sometime. But you know what? Did I get stuck in? Okay. I think the fact that I'm learning AA2 today seems, or this go around, that seems to be a pretty big goal.
That's good. But my goal was to put another higher tier of pipes and then regulate that into the red ones, if that's possible.
So like a two-stage system, if you can.
Yeah.
Kind of like I'm doing with the network.
But the trouble is space.
See.
Because I need to be able to set up the thing. I need to be able to set up the safety mechanism, a little bit of the blue pipe regulated into the red pipe for the red things, and then regulated into the gray pipe for the gray things.
Yeah.
And it's a bit of a tight squeeze. And so I might need to go over onto the bushes. I might be able to just squeeze it into this corner. I'm thinking the corner is going to be the way to go. But in the meantime, I need to make those other pipes.
Oh, also, we're running out of...
They're tubes.
It's been a while, but we're running out of this stuff. I need to automate crops at some point as well.
Okay, block a spellbound invar.
This should be easy. This should just be observer level stuff, right? That's not even modded Minecraft. I mean, it is because, you know, industrial hemp doesn't exist in base Minecraft, but the process for harvesting it isn't. Observer sees the level, push.
Uh-huh.
We'll get to that someday. Today's not that day. Not with 20 minutes left in the stream. Also, I was thinking, you can put those crushers horizontally, correct?
Sure
You
can.
did that. Okay.
And you can crush using both sides of them.
Both sides of them?
That was the really fun thing that I did last time.
Oh, so I could do like 3 in sequence and use both middles.
But they have to go in opposite directions.
Yeah. Okay. Because what I need to do, so over in the ocean monument, I'm going to take gravel and throw it through. I'm sorry, cobblestone, throw it through. And then I was thinking of having it drop down to another level, going the opposite way with different, you know, in grinders, going the correct ways, and have that turn the gravel into sand and its various accoutrements, and then have that drop down to something that will filter out the not sand. I guess it will filter the sand to continue on into a blast furnace and make glass. That's that's got to be the best way, right? I mean, I can't think of any other way to make sand other than crushing.
That's probably the way to go.
Gravel. Yeah.
Because, yeah, crushing cobble, gravel, sand.
Plus, we get clay. It's 5% chance. Yeah, the mill can't do it. It has to be the crushing wheels. Now, alternatively, I could just make 2 crushers. But then I'm powering those with fee.
Yeah.
Or just put a natural altar over there and cut out the middleman. Because you can crumble cobblestone directly into sand, but then I'd really have to make sure my aura generation is on point. I suppose it is. I've copied your setup. I didn't realize it went straight from cobble to sand. I assumed it went to gravel, but it doesn't. It goes right there. It's sort of tempting, but then I have to make all of those. And it doesn't look as cool. No, forget it. We're going with cool. Right.
We're going with cool, wheels. I tells ya.
Oh, gross. Okay. Well, we can do this. We need 2 encased chain drives. We don't have any free ones. I need 2 of these, please. What am I looking at here? I don't know, but I can make them. So, done. That part was easy. And I need enchanted casings. Castings? No, casings. Oh, we have those already. Okay, that's done. Give me those. And then I need to remember where the heck this recipe is. What are these called? Crushing? Yeah. And then I need 32 compressed stone, which I don't think we have any. I've been going through it pretty hardcore. Yeah, we are out. So compressed stone is something on something. It is infused rock. Perfect. We have plenty of that. Greg neck. I'd like 32 of these, please. How are we doing on the singularity front? Ooh, we're at 64. It's full.
Wow.
it's been chunk loaded now, right? Because it's underneath the network, so it's been running for 5 days now. I think I've had this chunk loaded. I think I'm going to leave them like that right now. We don't need. I mean, we're going to need. I need 32 of those. Demon storage will come in time. Okay, I only need half of these, so let's just be cognizant. So how would one go about turning back on the infused rock generation?
What do you mean turn it back on?
It doesn't go into the imbuement chamber anymore. It only goes up
Oh,
to the.
there's a pusher in there that had been pushing up. Just set it to push down.
There's a pusher up and down.
Oh, then it should go in both directions. And so if you take the one that's pushing up out, it just won't send it up anymore. So I think, shouldn't the one pushing down be first?
It is, but it didn't matter. With both of them in there, it's not pulling in anymore. It's just done. Oh, that's
well,
weird.
like, isn't it full?
No, it has 0 calcite.
No, I'm stuck in the leaves. Okay.
It is somehow working again, though. I'm letting it see what happens when it finishes this rock.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's just weird. It isn't the order you would expect. Here, I'm going to put one in because I don't want to have it on me. But...
Oops. I grabbed one.
I'm also going to try and figure out how to automate that spell. Because if we can use that crushing spell out of a spell turret, I'm sure it's possible. Probably with a depot. But
Yeah, it is really weird that it doesn't care about the order that they're in the box. Weird.
Well, not only that, it won't fill the calcite if both of them are in there. It just pushes it up and it disappears forever for some reason.
Yeah, so the matter condenser is a trash can in most cases.
Got it. Oh, remember when I said that things will always go to the drawer if it doesn't match the pattern?
Uh-huh.
It's not entirely correct.
Uh-huh.
I now have 4 crushing wheels. The first time it goes the recipe, it will go to the drawer. And then every time thereafter, it goes to the network for some reason. No idea. But if the network asks for it, it always goes to the network. Oh. If you do it initially, your first batch goes to the drawer and the rest of it goes to the network. But I don't know why.
Weird.
Yeah. All right, we need an encased fan. There was an encased fan in here somewhere. Wait, where'd it go? Okay, is an encased fan not create?
Totally is.
Oh, we had an encased fan. We do. It's right here. The terminal's not working correctly. Is it at the symbol for the...
For the mod?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be working that way. Very weird. All right, whatever. Encased fan. So that's for the blast thing. We'll figure out the lava in a second. Grab a bucket, I guess. Theoretically, I just need 1 lava block. All right, so we got crushing wheels. We're going to have to figure out how to get them in opposite directions, which is going to need... opposite directions. Okay. Oh, I also have to create a. Yeah. I need to create sales. What are those called? I don't have any of those. Oh, I'm draining my battery. That's silly. Let's use this. So I need. JEI works the way I expect it to. What are these things called? They are sales. Windmill sales. What is this? Compressed stone, tough fabric, and a couple of sticks. Give me some of these. How many did you use for your
Oh,
impressive windmill?
you were using the thing, and it put in your windmill.
Oh, sorry. No, no, it's the comparator. Fine, I'll use my wireless. I
It's
prefer to
fine.
hear me.
I'm done.
Um, how
What's
many
up?
sails did you use for your big contraption?
Whatever the maximum is.
Oh, which I think is 32. We can make two. I'm out of
Seems
compressed
unlikely,
stone. How is that
given.
possible?
Yeah, let me check on
Oh,
that.
because I just used it all. That's why. How is there no compressed stone? Because I used it all? That can't be.
Um, I believe. Yeah, the maximum is 128.
Oh, damn. I don't have enough room for that, I don't think. Were you 128 in that contraption?
Pretty sure.
Damn. How do you manage that?
So the contraption is all like the shell of it is only one block thick.
One, two.
The entire center of it
That's 9. That's
is
18.
sails.
So that's 25. So that's 18. It's 43, 45. Times 2 is 90. And this is 7 by 7 is 49. So it's 139, which is 128. So you probably have some that aren't actually the sail.
That's entirely possible.
Oh, sure, because the center can't be the sail. The center has to be the whatever. What is it? The chassis or whatever. So
Um, only no, like you don't need a. You might need one chassis block,
really, hmm.
but yeah, I might have put a whole column of it in there. I'm not entirely sure.
All right. Well,
Okay, so
I
that
took damage.
gets
Do I not have?
15. Put that there. We'll set this.
All right. Well, let's give me all these I can get, which is 16 because I'm out of tough fiber. I don't think so. All right. We're going to start with 36. See how fast that gets going. So then I need shafts, which is not enough. I can do all this at the base. I don't have to do this right here. I can be in the water realm and do this. Do we have
I think that should
what
work.
are they called? They're not treadmills. They're belts. Do we just call them belts? Yes, we just call them. No, not mechanical belts. Conveyor belts. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait, that's immersive engineering though. That's not what I want. Not called belts then. Or are they belts? Do
It's
you
a
move
belt.
items on belts in Create?
A mechanical belt. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it connects 2 points to
Connects
move
two shafts.
energy, and also you can move items on it.
Yeah, it's more
Okay.
like it's supposed to be for moving items, but we tend to use it for moving the energy.
Yeah, well, I mean, so convenient.
It really is. Anything good on Amazon today? A leather
Oh, I need
cap,
to reload.
a Faraday helmet, keep all those alien signals out. Nixie tubes, buy a couple of those. Grab some glistering melons. You never know when you'll need those.
That's what that box is for. That's full of emeralds. Am I correct in guessing
Bandages. Yes.
that? Okay. It's like a box of emeralds. Must be for
Logistics module. Definitely need
Those
a
are
few
nice.
of those. Don't know what they're for, but we need them. Definitely
What am I
buying
missing from
bricks. Flint, maybe not. Name tag, maybe not. Light gray banner, definitely not. Ooh, cooked cod.
From trains. Oh man, I could have got all that stuff if I had just been around you when you were making it.
And yes, the box of emeralds is purely for Amazon purposes.
I was like, man, this is a lot of emeralds. And I looked in our storage and I was like, oh, okay, no, it's not. But like, I will tell you, as somebody who tends to, we'll say, go along for the ride, it's nice to have access to the full inventory and not try and piece together what I have, because it doesn't often go well. Also, I think a bee got trapped in my tent again, but since my tent is a place of death, I do not wish to go into it. But I really should just get rid of it. I also need to automate this. We need to do more green dye though, so.
Okay, so that's over 10. This is just sitting at 9.8. So that's at 9.7, which is enough.
Oh, I probably should have cast magic on that.
And that comes down to...
All right, we're too close to the end for me to try and go start that, so let's just take a quick glance around.
Oh, because this one isn't smart. So it'll just let through the 4.9. Right. Oh, that's why. It's...
I also haven't created cable this far.
right next to this.
We're playing with fire right now by leaving this going, by the way.
Oh?
Well, I haven't chunk loaded the aura generator yet.
I see.
But so far, it's been okay. So, here's hoping.
Yeah, that's not going to be good.
How far have I gotten? I've been over there.
How do
I've been over there. Oh yeah, Chad, I also automated this. This was automated.
we go up 2?
So we can recall Flux crystals anytime we want. We also can call for Flux pearls. That's automated. So I think my network goes to here. I think this is where it came across. It's like here-ish. You just need to run it another 40 blocks over there. All you need is a cable. If there's a cable in the chunk, it will load.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just at least get to the aura generator. So we're looking at 280. Let's look at the chunk. We're in chunk. Where are you? 2? 7. So we're negative 18.2. So we can get negative 18.2, then we're good. So let's do that. That'll be the last thing we do in the stream. Cables are cheap. It doesn't have to be a smart cable. It just needs to be a cable in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I would like to eventually automate the Nature's Aura things. We can, like, I'm going to want a cable there anyway. It's not like I'm wasting the time. Oh God, I love and hate this hallway so much. Wait, what am I underneath right now? I'm underneath something over here. Oh, this is just, okay, I see. Yeah, this is that's all the essence. So I could continue to go that way and cut, or I could take this one. No, I think that, yeah, this is better, because that other one will probably have all your pneumatic crap stuff in it, actually. So let's go. I also discovered while digging all of these how I can't go this way. There's a frog habitat here. But I discovered, well, I lost one. I have 4,000 stone. I hope the frog habitat doesn't go too far left to prevent me from doing this. I guess we'll find out. Anyway, what I was saying is I discovered that this, and I put this in our group chat, but chat hasn't seen this or heard this yet, that the material of the axe that I'm using, which is Ingot of the Depths, has vein mining on it. You can't choose to vein mine, but if you hit something that can be, in this case, a gold ore, I just vein mined all of the gold ore. Now, the dangerous part of this is it will vein mine anything capable of being vein mined, which so far is just ores, if they connect. So, like, if this silver had been here, it would have gotten the gold and the silver. So it's always like a, how many blocks am I about to open? Because you don't really know. It's all good. All right, what chunk are they in? 17.1. Oh, wait, isn't that where I needed to be? No, I need to be in negative 18.2. Okay. So once I crossed into chunk, to like here, it skipped a block somehow and did all of that, but not that one. Why? Don't know. Because I don't think this is silver. I think that's tin.
Reason.
Yeah, that was tin. So, I don't quite understand how it works, but it is kind of handy. What are you? Just plain stone? You don't look like the rest of the stone. Weird. We're not in 2 yet. Keep going. That one was just missing. Still not there. Also, I'm going to have to change this hallway because I can't have a non-corporate hallway. All right,
Corporate hallways only.
So this is 2. 2 into 2. We might as well make it a wide hall. I really am proud of figuring out, because that twisted stone looks kind of like, oh, that's a problem. Wait, it's not a problem. It's one step in. Now, automating that might be a problem, but getting a network to load the chunk is going to happen because I made it. But unfortunately, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to automate, or I'll just have to deal with the fact that there's some, random wires going through the swamp. Supposed to be at the top of the swamp. Oh, we're right there, actually. Oh, yeah, we could go up and over the top of this thing. Okay, well, that's good. All right, am I in 2? I'm in 2. I'm in 17, I'm in 18. This is good. I can put a wall here and pretend this is the wall. Beautiful. Wait, I lost 3 of those? That's disappointing. Okay, so that's going to look like that. You just need any cable, so give me the cheap stuff. That is not, like, anywhere close to where I was aiming. Man, working with cables is a pain.
Wow, this is maintaining that temperature even with this side exposed. That is unexpected.
Alright, so that should have just added 2 more chunks to our chunk load list. Let's make sure. And it did. Alright, so the ore generator should be chunk loaded now.
Great.
So that should be relatively safe then. Oh, we're over time. I don't need to make this look pretty then. Oh, I did just find 3 of those. They were left behind. I see. I see how it is. But this polished cut limestone looks exactly like it's a corporate drop ceiling. Like it's 100%.
Oh, yeah.
It looks just like a drop ceiling. We got the cheap tiles here. I've still got 82 more of them to go.
Well, we're getting close to brining. We'll
Ooh,
see in a minute.
that means lithium.
That's not why we need the brine.
No, it's for what, iesnium or something?
Mm-hmm.
But lithium.
Now, the question was, what do we do with the brine? Oh, superheated manipulation. And we need a full bucket of it, which means... Oh, right, 8 does make 1. So we would have 1 bucket of brine that we could go and process.
Gotta be in the mixer, though?
Yeah. Superheated with manipulation essence.
Doesn't seem too awful. I need to get a plain pickaxe. Like, I do not want to break that, but there it is. Like, thankfully, it was only 3 pieces, but you never know.
Okay, so these are pretty solid. There we go. We've got a saturated mage bloom filter. We got a bucket worth of brine.
Maybe go touch that. I'll join you in a moment.
And then go and grab ourselves a bit of liquefied source.
Ah!
Heat this up. Make sure that this
So that
is
gets us...
off.
Iesnium is the byproduct. What is it actually getting us? Because I remembered seeing that. Iesnium is not the primary product of this brine.
Yeah, lithium is the primary product. Iosnium is the byproduct. I just don't know why we need the lithium yet.
Because there's something that needs lithium dioxide. Is that a thing? Lithium oxide? Something needs that.
Oh, you need the lithium dust for sylvanite.
Closer. Should have a saturated mage bloom fiber silver.
It's over in the top TPP, over there.
Uh-huh.
And we have 1! Count them, 1 dirty Iosnium dust.
I can't put it back in the TPP. So now it is in the output of the thing.
Brilliant. I mean, we could just put it in the system, probably.
And Soul Steel needs 2 Iesnium dust. Wow, it needs a lot of stuff. But if we had all that dust, we could make 4 of it right now. Because the recipe exists. It's there.
Yeah.
What's missing? Let's find out.
So
Soul Steel. I want 4 of these. No, not 5. 4. What are we missing? Diamond dust, soul powder, Iesnium dust, osmium dust, and nickel dust. So everything. We're missing it all. Wait, nickel dust is in the system. Why does it think nickel dust is not in the system?
Why would we have nickel
Oh, you know what?
dust?
There's space for nickel dust. It must be out.
Yeah, like that's one of those
Yeah, it is.
things where
We
like
have
I
space.
wouldn't keep that around.
Yeah, we had the drawer space for it and looked neat.
There we go. Getting another batch going. I'll grab another manipulation essence.
What do we need this for? Brine for lithium and magnesium. The filters are for abyssal. Oh, because it creates source for a mining drill and a buzz saw. Interesting.
Okay, so it's those two.
Oh, advanced machine frames. Oh my god, it's so close.
So close and yet so far.
So close. I mean, technically, we have everything we need.
You've said that about a lot of things.
What does it take to get soul powder? You have soul powder, right?
A couple.
Yeah. We can make diamond dust, super easy. Nickel dust is no problem. We have osmium available. All we need is another ionium dust, and we're there.
Oh, are you
Soul
talking about
steel.
the soul steel? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not talking about the advanced machine frame. No. But the soul steel, we're basically right there. The advanced machine frame, we need a dissolution chamber and spirited capacitors, and I haven't even looked into those, but
Blast it this way. I can.
I didn't automate them, so there's probably a reason for that. Oh, we are. I know you were probably productive in the last hour when you didn't have internet, but I am exhausted. I was up early today to take my car to the shop, so.
Oh.
Well, it was both good and bad. So there was a recall, but thanks to modern cars, it was basically a software recall and a fuse. But then it was just I've had my car now the appropriate number of miles for another check, and so I was doing the check.
Wait a minute. Wait. I may have just destroyed our ionium.
It's not ideal.
Let me see if I can reclaim it.
Because you were trying to make dust?
Yeah. It's gone now.
Yeah, that can only be done in the pulverizer or the IE crusher.
Okay, so we're not getting that today.
No. Pulverizer needs an advanced machine frame. Look, it's a circular logic.
Right, so we need the crusher. Great. And the crusher is annoying. We're not doing that in the next -8 minutes.
No.
But if you want to get the abyssal seawater thing going a lot, we can make a lot more brine, make a lot more ionium.
Yeah, I mean, it makes 8 buckets every 20 seconds or something like that, so...
Cool.
Yeah, I can turn it on, no problem.
We're going to need treated wood, because the treated sticks make the filter.
That's not a problem. We make creosote. We just have to turn it on.
Right, it's just a matter of then getting creosote onto the wood, because, well, I mean, you've got a spare TPP, so that'll work.
Yeah. We can automate that bad boy. That should be easy, right? Fluid drawer, input, output, pattern. I can do that. Oh, God, it's got to be... Oh, no, greater than negative. Okay.
Greater than absolute zero.
Okay, cool. We can do that.
Yeah, no pressure. Yeah. Like, that's just a thing in the world.
Yeah, so we can do that in that data room that I have set up. I think it's going to be more like a processing room.
Mm-hmm.
But it's where the CPU is, so I'm calling it a data room.
Sure.
But I could set up some mechanism stuff over here and just power it from a source jar that I can relay. That's easy. What I should do... Wait, is there energy cable in this version?
No. That's the most frustrating bit.
There's XNet, though. I don't want to deal with XNet. There are energy cells, and energy cells, they produce...
Keep in mind...
In or out? It's AE, though. Yes.
Those AE energy cells are a energy buffer to keep your AE system alive when your power source runs out.
Yeah.
You can't get the energy back out of them. We learned that when setting up this zapping setup. Pretty much the only things that work with power are energy meters and modular routers.
Which I need to learn how to use, by the way. At some point, I may need a quick lesson on how to link the power and everything. Because I had moved that unit and it lost power, and I didn't know how to relink it. There are energy cubes. Unfortunately, they're created. I can't believe they got rid of the mechanism power. You could at least make it expensive. Yeah, it looks like the crystals are the only way. So it's aura or bust.
Yep. And that's why I was suggesting the energy peer-to-peer. Because then you could have one place that generates the power, and then you run the AE cables as power cables.
Yeah. Up to 8 channels, of course. Well, 32, I guess, if you use dense. Fascinating. Okay, we'll learn how those work next time. Okay, anyway, where this is me not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. That sound doesn't mean it's the end of the stream. We're a little late. It's okay.
Yeah, I took a big old break in the middle, so.
Yeah, you know.
I was a little tempted to go long, but I do still have work tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm like, I was up at 6:30 to regardless.
Well, yeah, stream Tuesdays, Thursdays. Still probably no bonus stream because dissertation's still a dissertation, even though it's going well. But yeah, we're going to keep pushing forward with the Soul Steel, which means we're going to need a crusher. So we need to figure out how big that is and where it's going to go in this already too full area. Probably just like under some trapdoors. Push someone into it.
I think it's 3x2, I think. It might be 4x3 or 3x3. I think it's 3x2. By 2. 3 by 3, 3 tall, 3 wide, 2. You know what I mean? 3x3x2. Anyway. Boon's here. He's doing stuff. He writes books. Check him out. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really do appreciate it. You can be anywhere on Twitch. You're here right now with us, and that is special. Thank you so much for that. If you do not know, my name is Purple Frog. I'm a part-time variety streamer here on the Twitchosphere. I stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Mondays are Final Fantasies. We're into Final Fantasy III. We're at least halfway. We found a new continent, which is nice, because we were worried we were out of locations, but now we have many more locations and many more jobs. It's becoming, honestly, a little overwhelming. So I'm looking forward to when we go back to Final Fantasy IV, and the job system is on hiatus until I think 8, and it's much better controlled than it was in 3. 3 is like a wild west of jobs. Daunting. On the Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're playing this. There is a possibility for bonus streams, but not this week because I'm going to be busy. And it reminds me too, for program updates next Thursday, I will be busy as well. Be here Tuesday and the following Tuesday, but not Thursday. Also, I think I'm going to be busy the Monday after that. Whatever. That's all we got for today. We will pick it up next week with a big create setup for sand on my end, glass ultimately, and we'll be going down the Soul Steel with Light, and George will be doing whatever it is George does. And Boon will definitely be building a giant tower. We're going to let AutoHost take over. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, cheers.
See ya.